Take you around the house. This bush here, I forget what it's called. They don't feel as dry and brittle. I'm over on that side out. Well, the exterminator was here getting rid of those ants, and the chip in the windshield will soon be gone because Safelite is here to the rescue. And they did a fabulous job. I am very pleased. No more chip. And look, I even got free glass cleaner. Well, we have had rain for the last 4 to 5 days, I guess. And all my plants are starting to pop up. So I thought I'd take you around the house and let you see what is growing. Got my roses. Those there are called Stella Dora lilies. I have another rose bush here. And I had some Kayla lilies planted. And I don't know why they're growing up there because I planted them in here. So how they got over there, I have no idea. And look, I got another one growing up there. Let's see, over here, this side of the house. Can you see how my grass needs cut again? It's been 4 days. I got to get in here and get this clover out of this plant. Got that rose bush growing. These flowers are spreading pretty good. Those there are my, I forget what they're called. You guys know what they're called. We'll figure it out. Let's see what I got. Those there are those plants that I showed you at the greenhouse. Looks like we got something digging here and a hole there. The exterminator was out today and just spread all that stuff for ants. Let's see what we got around here. Growing. I got to get that dead part of that bush cleaned out. My mum's growing. My hostas are getting really big. I got some irises that are growing in the hosta. Still got to get that cleaned up. Get that cleaned up where we took out that bush as well. And this here, this will come back to life. It got damaged with the frost. Actually, this bush here, I forget what it's called, but I took a leaf from my grandparents' house, rooted it, and planted it when I lived in Northeast. And it grew pretty big like this. And then when I moved here, I took some more leaves and rooted them. And this is what it looks like now. Looks like my drain down there is working that I fixed. I gotta get all this weeded out. Here's another one of those plants, and I forget what they're called. Oh my goodness. That there is, daggone it, I have just can't think of anything this morning. My rose bush there. That there's a butterfly plant. And they're daylilies. Oh, it smells so good out here because I'm doing laundry. Right there's my lavender. I got 2 different kinds of lavender there that I need to get this bed cleaned up too. My hostas growing in. I don't know where those ferns came from. They just appeared. You know what I just noticed? Something has been eating the leaves on that plant. Right there. Oh boy, it's got to be the deer. All right, let's see here. More hostas. This here is Jacob's ladder. And I forget what this is called. Let's come over here. Gosh, that grass. I have a lot of lamb's ear. That stuff spreads. I want to get some seeds planted out here. Oh, I just fell in a hole. Get some seeds planted out here. I think I'll put my sunflowers out here. That there, I forget what that's called too. I guess we'll find out when they bloom. That in there is milkweed. Got to get that stuff cleaned out too. Let's see what else we got. This bed here I want to plant some seeds in. My frog keeps... I gotta fix that flagpole. There's my beds way back there. Got to get my other two out here. My palms. You know what? They don't feel as dry and brittle. I know they won't come back here, but I'm wondering if I have any new growth. I don't see any. Well, you know what? I'm just going to have dead palms this summer. Because I don't feel like finding somebody to come move them and get rid of them. I don't know, maybe I can find some fake leaves off of Temu and put them in there. What do you think? Okay, I still got a plant in here. Hosta's under there. My ivy's growing. Pretty good. I got a mum in that container. Try and go slow so you don't get dizzy. I got a little rose bush in there. They're those miniature roses. And of course some more ivy. Got some sedum there. And this here gets purple flowers on it, but I see, and this here gets purple flowers on it. Here is my wildflowers. I don't know what this is. That looks like a pumpkin. Probably another one planted by the squirrels. I'm going to go ahead and let it grow though. I got something growing down here. Looks like a pumpkin. All right. You know, I'm wondering if these are zinnias. I guess we'll wait and see, huh? All right, what do we got over here? That's empty, still needs to have plant in it. Man, I gotta spray all this. Look at that grass growing back here. Hosta. Got some morning glories growing. This here is mint, and I've got the banana mint and orange mint growing in here. This here is just a grass that turns purple. And let's see, nothing's in here yet. I haven't planted anything in here yet, although it looks like something's growing. But I didn't plant it. I got to get something planted in here. I was put the pallet here. I was thinking about putting my beans there. Looks like I got a weed growing there. My mint. These here are daisies. And a lily. I'm going to have to spray down in here too. Got to get that cleaned out so that the water will drain properly. Get that grass out of there. I'm going to put my other 2 beds over here, I think. Get this grass all shortened up. Get the fabric down, and then put the other 2 new beds there. I have another lamb's ear growing wild there. Yeah, I gotta get this stuff here, needs to be cleaned out. Alright, what do we have over here? Something knocked down my frog, and I am gonna have to get those holes covered up. This here is Black-Eyed Susan in autumn colors. I think this here is, I forget. And then this is stuff that I moved down here that was out front that I showed you. This here is a purple mum. I forget what they are called. I forget a lot, don't I? There's my Hyacinthias and some chicks and hen down there. And yeah, I forget them. Some lavender there. And there's some more of that. Let's go check out my pumpkin plant that is growing. Look, it's starting to cloud up again. The pumpkin plant that the squirrels planted. Oh, I got another one that's popped up. There's one popping up. There's one. So it looks like I'm gonna have pumpkins. They're my daffodils. They can eventually be cut back. So I got some hostas growing here. And then more of those yellow flowers that are out front. I don't know what happened to this hosta. It's not looking very healthy. And my grass is here by my flagpole. I gotta put my flag out. These grasses aren't doing very well. They're all dead in the middle. So I'm thinking maybe fall, get somebody to pull them out. See down here, I've got some kind of ground cover. I forget what that's called. More mums. And Hyacinthias and daffodils are in here. Not sure what that is. Boy, I got a lot of weeding to do. A lot of weeding to do. Let's go see what we have planted over here. These here are my peonies. And yay, it looks like I'm gonna get flowers this year. Fun, fun. I had a, what's it called? Azalea bush there, and it just never grew. It died, so I just ran over it with the mower. I usually plant morning glories in here, and they climb up this fence post, but it always gets eaten up by the deer. Got some iris and some more hostas. This here was supposed to have been a lilac tree or lilac bush. I don't know, it doesn't look like lilacs to me. I mean, that's what the tag said, but this, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and Google it and they could tell me what it is, and then I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll put more dirt in here. I got something growing down there. I don't know what that is. And let's walk back here. My magnolia tree blooms are gone and leaves are coming out. And then back here behind the pool, I'm gonna have to get some heavy duty weed killer out here. And that needs to be cleaned up, but it is like stuck in the ground. But get some heavy duty grass and weed killer and get all that stuff done. Then I got those ornamental grasses I'm going to plant back in here, and I want to plant some wildflowers or some flowers. This is what I did. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put back here yet, or put in there. I got to get all this grass here cleaned up and see what the pool looks like. Oh, what a mess. Why does it look like I am losing water somewhere? I don't recall the water in the pool being that low. Can't get this open. Oh well, I can't see in there. All right. Oh, I got bags of mulch here. I didn't know I had that there. I gotta get that down. Some more lavender and mint. Got a couple hostas growing here. Gotta get all this grass taken out. I think what I'm gonna do is get this water out of here. I meant to get all those leaves that are over on that side out before it rained. This little pump here is so much easier than hooking one up with electricity, because I can leave it in the pool all winter and then just come out and give it a squeeze every now and then. Okay, guys. I am going to go back in. It is clouding up. Looks like we're going to get some rain again. The wind's starting to pick up. All right, I'm going to go in and see. Oh, look at the birds. I don't know if you can see. There's a bluebird right there on the corner. There's another one on top of that other house. That looks like a tree swallow. There was a yellow one up there. Oh, there's a couple back there. I know, let's walk back here and see if any of those seeds that I planted have started doing anything. Probably not, because I really didn't plant them. I just threw them out here. Let's see if we see anything new back here popping up. Yeah, that's something. That is an I forget. Some of those little seeds are coming up that I threw in there. We may have a couple things pop up out here. Looks like I got an iris back here. And some pretty grasses that are popping up. See the trail, the deer. There's another iris. No, that's not an iris, that's a cattail. Why did I think that was an iris? Okay, well, I don't want to be stepping on things back here. Isn't that a pretty bird? They're not very nice. They'll chase you. What's he got in his... Oh, I was going to say, what's he got in his mouth? But that's his white chest. Isn't he pretty? Oh, he's got that one wing going up. He's not too happy with me, so... Alright, guys. For real, this time I'm going to go in. Unless I get distracted between here and the front door, which is... Oh, yeah! I'm going to show you my plants I got. Let's go see if they're surviving. That I got from the Amish that I need to get planted. Oh, there's another... Oh, there's birds back here. Something else I got to get this all cleaned up out here. It's never ending here. Never ending. Always something to do. My purple columbine. All right. It's actually getting quite chilly out here. I'm waiting. The exterminator came. So hopefully we get rid of all these ants and then the bees. And here are my... All these things here need to be planted. Here's my popcorn plant. And I gotta get those watered. My clearance ferns seem to be doing pretty good, surprisingly. That's gonna need to be watered. That one there looks a little bit, that could be trimmed. And that one there is looking a little straggly, but not bad. All right, up. There's Cooper. Look at that cute little face. Isn't that a cute little face? Where's Winnie? There's Winnie. Hey, girl. There we go. Now you can see her. I stand in the way. He doesn't like his picture taken. All right, I'm going in. All right, guys, so, well, I know it's probably a boring video. All I did today was take you a little walk around outside to see what's growing besides my grass that needs to be cut, but flowers that need to be planted. Weeds are growing, got to get them out. Like I said, it is a never-ending chore here. So, well, I look a fright, don't I? Oh. All right, guys, so that was a little walk outside to see what's growing, what's not growing, what needs to be weeded, what needs to be done outside. My little bird friends, Where I'm going to put these two new planting raised garden beds, where I'm going to put them. Right now, I'm waiting to hear from my insurance company. I do have the Safelite guy coming out to fix my windshield, so I'm going to go ahead and go and do some laundry. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So again, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that little bell. That way you know when I upload new videos. I usually do Mondays and Thursdays, but I sort of switch things up a little bit since I'm extra busy and doing Monday and Friday at 5 p.m., Wednesdays at 5 a.m., and I may start throwing little lives in between. Who knows? Again, whatever I feel like doing is what I'm going to do. So you all, if you're up north, stay warm. Down south, stay cool. But most of all, stay safe and stay blessed. My grandkids, my nieces and nephews, I love you. I miss you and can't wait to see you. Again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.